Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are going to tackle a topic that sounds complicated but really isn't: simplified issue life insurance. If you've been putting off getting life insurance because it just seems like this huge, long process, well, you're going to want to stick around. We're about to make it all make sense.
All right, let's just get right to it. Does the very idea of a medical exam, the needles, the questions, all that paperwork, just make you want to run the other way? Or have you ever found yourself in a spot where you needed life insurance coverage like yesterday, maybe for a loan or something?
If you're nodding your head right now, I've got some really good news. There's a solution that was literally designed for people just like you. A way to get that peace of mind for your family, but fast and without all the usual hassle.
So you're probably asking, how is that even possible? It sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, it's not magic. It all comes down to a specific kind of policy, and we're about to break down exactly how it works.
And here it is, the star of our show, Simplified Issue Life Insurance. The name really says it all. It simplifies things by completely skipping that full medical exam. Instead, you just have to answer a handful of health questions. And don't worry, the insurance companies can still check public records, like your prescription history, to verify things. The whole point is to make the process as easy as possible.
And this right here is the biggest selling point. We're not talking about waiting weeks and weeks for an answer. With Simplified Issue, you can get approved in a few days. Sometimes it's even instant. That is a massive difference from the typical 4 to 8 week waiting game of a traditional policy.
Okay, now this is really important to understand. The term no-exam life insurance isn't just one single product. Think of it more like an umbrella category, and underneath it, you've got a few different options to choose from.
So you've got three main players in this game. There's Simplified Issue, which we're focusing on today. Then you have Guaranteed Issue, where they don't even ask health questions. And finally, there's something called accelerated underwriting, which is kind of a mix of the old and new ways.
And trust me on this, they are not all the same, not even close. Each one is built for a different kind of person, with different health situations and different budgets. Picking the wrong one could mean you're paying way too much, or worse, you don't get the coverage you actually need. So it's crucial to know the difference.
All right, let's do a little head-to-head comparison. We're going to put these policies side by side so you can see exactly where Simplified Issue shines and how it stacks up against the competition. This is where you'll really start to get a feel for which one might be right for you.
This is the big question, isn't it? What are the real-world trade-offs here? What do you gain with one option, and what might you have to give up? Let's find out.
Okay, this chart really tells the whole story. Let's walk through it. Over on one side, you have fully underwritten. That's traditional insurance. It's the cheapest, and you can get huge coverage amounts, but you have to do the full medical exam and wait forever for approval. Then, on the complete opposite end, you've got Guaranteed Issue. It's super fast, no questions asked, but it's also the most expensive for what you get. The coverage is low, and, this is key, it has a 2-year waiting period. That graded benefit usually means if you die from natural causes in the first couple of years, your family just gets your premiums back, not the full payout. And then, right there in the middle, you see Simplified Issue. It's the perfect balance. No exam, super fast approval, a moderate cost, and you can still get a really solid amount of coverage.
So yeah, it really just boils down to this. What's more important to you right now? Speed and convenience? Or getting the absolute rock-bottom price no matter how long it takes? Simplified Issue is that fantastic middle ground, that sweet spot that gives you a great mix of both worlds.
So, keeping all that in mind, let's get down to brass tacks. How do you figure out if this is the right policy for your specific situation? Let's run through a couple of common scenarios to see if this is a good fit for you.
First up, let's talk about seniors. If you're over 60, maybe you're thinking about final expenses or just leaving a little something for the grandkids. For you, your current health is going to be the biggest factor in deciding which of these no-exam policies makes the most sense.
It's actually pretty simple. If your health is generally okay, fair to good, Simplified Issue is almost certainly your best option. You get real, immediate coverage with no waiting period. But if you have some serious health issues that might get you declined elsewhere, that's where Guaranteed Issue comes in. It's a safety net that ensures you can get some coverage even if it has that 2-year wait.
Okay, now what if you're under 60? The whole equation kind of shifts a little bit, mainly because you probably have more choices on the table.
For younger adults, if you're in fantastic health and you're not in a rush, a fully underwritten policy is going to save you the most money in the long run. But if you're super busy, or maybe you have a minor health thing like well-managed blood pressure, or you just need that policy in your hands right away, then Simplified Issue is an absolutely brilliant choice.
So let's sum up who this is really for. The perfect candidate for Simplified Issue is someone who values their time.
needs to get coverage locked in quickly for a loan or a new mortgage, or maybe has a minor health issue that they just don't want to deal with in a full exam.
And on the flip side, let's be totally clear about who this is not for. If you're in perfect health, you have plenty of time, and your main goal is to find the absolute cheapest rate possible for a huge policy, then you're better off going through the full medical exam. It's all about matching the right product to your personal story.
Okay, so let's say you're thinking, yeah, this simplified issue thing sounds like it could be for me. The next logical question is, how do you make sure you get the best deal and don't end up overpaying? Here are some quick and easy tips. Number 1, and this is by far the most important, you have to compare different insurance companies. Their rates can be all over the place for the exact same person. Working with an independent agent or broker who can shop the entire market for you is a total game changer. And of course, the younger and healthier you are when you buy, the lower your price will be for life.
All right, let's wrap this all up with a final cheat sheet. This is everything we've talked about in a nutshell. If you're young and healthy, your best bet is fully underwritten. If you're busy or have a few minor health dings, Simplified Issue is that perfect sweet spot. For seniors in decent health, Simplified is fantastic for immediate peace of mind. And for older seniors with more significant health challenges, Guaranteed Issue is there as a reliable safety net.
So, we have covered a ton of ground here today, and hopefully this has made a complex topic feel a lot simpler. The only question left is, which of these paths is the absolute best fit for you and for your family?
You know, figuring that out is exactly what we're here for. At The Annuity Expert, we help people just like you shop around and compare quotes from all the different carriers to find that perfect fit. And the best part? Our service is completely free. So give us a call at 770-755-1565 or check us out online at annuityexpertadvice.com to get your free comparison. Thanks so much for tuning in.